Gemini, listen closely, because what I'm about to tell you is not random, not symbolic, and not subtle. On November 23rd, the universe is preparing to drop a rare destiny twist directly into your life, one so powerful, so sudden, and so perfectly timed that it will reroute your entire future in a single moment. Over the last few weeks, you've felt it. The shift, the tension, the pressure building around you. You've sensed something coming, something big, something you couldn't explain, but you could feel in your chest, in your intuition, in the silence between your thoughts. Gemini, that feeling wasn't imagination. It was the universe preparing you. Because on November 23rd, something enters your life, an opportunity, a message, a revelation, a breakthrough that flips everything in your favor. This is the kind of moment people talk about years later. The moment where everything changed. The moment where your timeline corrected itself. The moment destiny stepped in. And before you hear the full message, I want you to do one thing. Stay with me until the very end of this video. Because what I'm about to reveal is not just guidance. It's a confirmation. The signs you've been seeing, the dreams you've been having, the internal pull you couldn't ignore. All of it has been leading to this moment. So take a breath, Gemini. Your turning point begins now. If you're ready to claim this destiny shift, type "I'm ready" in the comments and watch this message until the very end. This is your moment. Don't miss it. Gemini, listen closely, because this first good news is not just a small shift. This is the beginning of a massive timeline correction the universe has been preparing for you. For months, maybe even years, you've been pushing against a door that simply would not move. You tried strategy, effort, patience, hope, and still that part of your life stayed frozen, blocked, unresponsive, almost as if time itself stopped progressing in that direction. But on November 23rd, something extraordinary happens. That door finally opens. This isn't a slow, gentle push. It's a snap, a release, a sudden energetic shift that feels almost supernatural. You may not see it happening instantly in the physical world, but you will feel it. A sudden lightness in your chest, a deep breath you didn't realize you'd been holding, a sense that something is finally moving again. Think about the area of your life that has frustrated you the most. For some Geminis, it's career, a job that refuses to promote, a plan that never fully lands, an opportunity that always seems to be almost here but never arrives. For others, it's financial, money that comes slowly, opportunities that slip through your fingers, or a sense of waiting for chance after chance. For some, it's emotional or relational, a connection stuck in limbo, a communication that never happens, or a person who feels too distant, yet too close at the same time. And for many Geminis, it's the dream they tucked away because the timing never aligned. Whatever your stuck door is, the universe is now unlocking it. But the key here is understanding why the delay existed in the first place. The universe wasn't punishing you. Life wasn't blocking you just for the sake of challenge. You were being aligned. A karmic tangle needed to loosen. An old chapter needed to close. A lesson needed to be integrated. Your energy needed to reach the right frequency for this next level. The delay protected you. The pause prepared you. And now, the breakthrough elevates you. Leading up to November 23rd, you will notice a series of subtle but clear signs. Your intuition becomes sharper, not loud, but precise. You start sensing truth with incredible clarity. Random messages appear at the exact moment you need them. Someone from your past may resurface, carrying a missing piece of the puzzle. A plan you've revisited again and again suddenly clicks together, as if the fog finally cleared. Even a fear you once held on to may dissolve in a single moment without explanation. These are not coincidences. They are the first tremors of a massive shift. Your spiritual guides have been preparing this doorway for months, shaping the energy, dissolving the blocks, rearranging the timeline around you so that everything aligns perfectly. And now, as November 23rd approaches, your personal frequency rises to match the vibration of abundance, opportunity, and forward movement. When your energy syncs with the higher timeline, the universe responds instantly. The moment the shift happens, you will feel a strange sense of internal alignment, like something inside your soul clicks into place. You might feel grounded in a way you haven't felt in years. You might feel a sudden sense of readiness. You might feel completely calm, even if you can't explain why. This is your internal confirmation that the stuck door has opened. You are not stepping into luck. You are stepping into alignment. This breakthrough was always yours. It simply needed the right moment to arrive. And Gemini, that moment begins on November 23rd. The delay is over. The block dissolves. The energy clears. And the path that once felt impossible suddenly becomes open, inviting, and unbelievably real. Your breakthrough is here. Gemini, the second good news is a surge of financial momentum so powerful that it has the potential to reshape the entire direction of your life. This is not a small shift. This is not a minor improvement. This is a full recalibration of your money energy, your opportunities, and your capacity to receive abundance. On November 23rd, something unlocks in your financial destiny, and once it opens, it does not close again. The truth is, you have been under a period of financial resistance for longer than you care to admit. Some of it has been external: delays, unexpected expenses, opportunities falling apart at the last minute, people not valuing your worth, or chances that seemed promising but went nowhere. But a deeper part of this resistance was internal. You were operating in survival mode, doing your best to hold everything together, trying to stay afloat while your energy was too drained to attract anything bigger. But November 23rd changes everything. This day marks the beginning of a powerful alignment between your spiritual frequency and your material path. It is the moment when the universe shifts you out of struggle and into manifestation. And the reason this shift feels so intense is because it is not based on randomness. It is based on alignment. Something in your energy field upgrades, strengthens, and opens, making you receptive to prosperity in a way you haven't been in years. You may begin to notice early signs that the financial tide is turning. Money begins arriving from places you didn't expect. A small opportunity reveals its true value. A past effort finally pays off. Someone recognizes your abilities in a way that leads to something bigger. A block that has been holding your finances hostage suddenly dissolves. A debt gets cleared or restructured in your favor. Even your intuition becomes sharper, guiding you toward decisions that improve your financial stability. For some Geminis, this shift comes as a sudden wave of courage. You feel bold enough to take a risk you once feared. You step into a role you thought you weren't ready for. You speak up where you once stayed silent. You negotiate instead of settling. You realize your value, and that realization alone changes your entire financial vibration. Even if your current situation feels shaky or uncertain, do not be fooled by the present moment. Your material reality is already rearranging itself behind the scenes. Financial change often begins in the invisible before it becomes visible. What feels like chaos now is often the prelude to breakthrough. What feels unstable is actually your old money energy clearing out to make space for something better. Gemini, you are entering your wealth window, and this window does not open often. It opens during rare energetic alignments when your spiritual maturity, your internal readiness, and your external circumstances sync perfectly. And this exact synchronization happens on November 23rd. The prosperity you experience now will feel different from the random streaks of luck you've had in the past. This time, it feels grounded, it feels deserved, it feels stable. There is no anxiety attached to it, no fear of losing it, no internal voice telling you it's temporary, because it isn't. This shift is permanent. It is the beginning of a new financial chapter where abundance doesn't trickle in, it flows. Where opportunities don't delay, they appear exactly on time. Where money doesn't feel out of reach, it feels like a natural extension of your energy. Your angels are whispering through this message. You are ready for abundance now. Your financial story is being rewritten, quietly, powerfully, permanently. And on November 23rd, your wealth path begins to rise. Gemini, the third good news arriving on November 23rd, is the kind of moment that shifts the axis of your life. It is not about luck, and it is not about coincidence. This is a soul-level event, a fated encounter, a crossing of paths that has been predestined long before you ever arrived in this lifetime. And when it happens, you will feel it in a way that bypasses logic, bypasses thought, and reaches straight into the deepest part of you. On November 23rd, you are set to meet or reconnect with a destiny-aligned soul. This is not an ordinary person. This is a connector, a catalyst, a spiritual amplifier, someone whose presence activates something dormant inside you, something you may have forgotten, ignored, or convinced yourself you weren't ready for. This person carries a vibration that mirrors your higher purpose. Their energy is aligned with a version of you that you are just now stepping into. When they appear, it will feel as if the universe is sending you a signal that your next chapter has begun. Their presence may activate your confidence in ways you haven't felt in a long time. You may suddenly see yourself more clearly, more honestly, and more powerfully. You may feel an inner awakening, the return of a potential you once let slip through your fingers. They bring clarity, direction, perspective, and a certain emotional electricity that makes everything feel sharper, realer, more alive. This destiny connection can show up in many forms. It might arrive as a mentor who sees your abilities before you do. It could be a friend who arrives at the perfect moment with the exact message you need. It might be a business partner whose presence accelerates your goals. It could be a soulmate who ignites your heart and your purpose simultaneously. It could be a guide who pulls you into a better version of yourself. It could even be a stranger who says something simple yet life-altering. And for some Geminis, it may be someone returning into your life after a long time, but with completely renewed energy, more aligned, more sincere, more stable, and more supportive than ever before. What makes this encounter so powerful is that you will know immediately, not after thinking, not after analyzing, not after waiting. Immediately, your soul will recognize them before your mind understands what's happening. It may feel like a sudden electric spark, a deep breath you didn't know you needed, a strange familiarity as if you've known them for years. It could feel like a shock, a warmth, a calm, or a pull so strong that you can't explain it. You might find yourself feeling strangely comfortable with them, able to open up faster than usual, or sensing their presence emotionally even when they're not physically there. This energetic recognition is a sign, a confirmation, a reminder that destiny is real. Because this encounter is not a random occurrence, it is part of your soul contract, a planned intersection of timelines, a moment your spirit agreed to long before you arrived on Earth. And on November 23rd, that contract activates. Whether this connection stays for a short period or becomes a long-term presence in your life, one thing is guaranteed: they will push your life into a new direction. They will awaken something important. They will open a door inside you that has been locked for far too long. They will guide you, challenge you, encourage you, or inspire you in a way no one else has. This person will not come to complicate your life. They will come to elevate it. The universe is sending you someone aligned with your evolution, someone who matches your frequency, your growth, your path, and your next chapter. Someone who enters your story with purpose. Gemini, this is not just another connection. This is a turning point, a shift, a spiritual signature written into your destiny. And when this person steps into your life on or around November 23rd, everything changes. Gemini, the fourth good news arriving on November 23rd is not something you will see with your eyes first. You will feel it deep inside, in the part of you that has been tired, stretched, overwhelmed, and pushed far beyond your limit. This is an internal transformation, but it is so massive that it will reshape your outer reality more quickly and more dramatically than you expect. Because on November 23rd, something inside you switches back on. Your inner power returns. Not the old version of your strength, the one you used to force your way through problems, the one that required constant effort, constant thinking, constant fighting. No, this is a higher form of power, a grounded, intuitive, magnetic power that comes from clarity instead of struggle, from alignment instead of pressure, from purpose instead of fear. You've been drained recently, not because you are weak, but because you've been carrying energies, burdens, and expectations that were never meant to be yours. You've been holding up situations that others should have supported you in. You've been trying to stay centered while chaos swirled around you. You've been overthinking, analyzing, trying to hold yourself together while silently asking, why does this feel heavier than usual? But all of this changes on November 23rd. The universe begins clearing your inner world in a way that feels almost like a spiritual detox. Doubt begins dissolving. Fear loosens its grip. Emotional exhaustion lifts. Mental fog thins out. Patterns of self-sabotage lose their power over you. Old attachments begin untangling. Past disappointments stop defining how you see yourself. And something new begins rising in their place. Your intuition sharpens almost instantly. You begin sensing truth with a clarity that surprises you. Your mind becomes calmer, cleaner, and more precise. Decision-making becomes easier instead of overwhelming. Your confidence stabilizes, not loud, not arrogant, but deeply grounded. Your heart feels lighter, your purpose clearer, and your ability to act becomes natural instead of forced. It will feel like your soul has been rebooted. You may find yourself suddenly planning bigger, thinking farther ahead, and believing in outcomes that once felt too intimidating to imagine. You might take steps that you had been avoiding for months. You may feel a renewed hunger for progress, a stronger desire to act, move, build, and create. You may walk with a sense of authority you didn't realize you had lost. And most of all, you will begin trusting your instincts again, not second-guessing, not doubting, not hesitating. You'll also notice yourself naturally withdrawing from people who drain you, not with anger, not with drama, but with clarity, as if your soul simply refuses to carry what is not aligned anymore. You may cut off energy vampires, step back from unhealthy dynamics, or quietly remove yourself from environments that dull your spirit. This reset is not accidental. It is intentional. It is cosmic. It is timed perfectly for your next chapter, because the universe is giving you your power back, but not the version you had before. This is a purified power, refined through everything you've survived, strengthened by every challenge you endured, sharpened by every moment you thought you wouldn't get through, but did. This inner power is different. It is clean, focused, elevated, and once it returns, your outer world shifts quickly. You begin attracting opportunities with unexpected ease. You say yes to the things that align and no to everything that doesn't. You stop worrying about who approves, who watches, who judges, who doubts. You begin living from your highest self, not your wounded self. Gemini, November 23rd, marks the moment you step out of your drained identity and into your empowered identity. You're not getting your old power back. You're stepping into something far greater. You are returning to yourself, your real self, your higher self, stronger, clearer, and more unstoppable than ever before. Gemini, this rare miracle twist is not just another moment in your calendar. It is a cosmic restructuring, a sudden redirection, a shift that pulls you out of the old timeline and places you exactly where you were always meant to be, without you having to force it, chase it, or even fully understand it at first. For weeks, maybe even months, you've been feeling something building under the surface. You couldn't explain it. You couldn't define it. But you could feel the pressure, the internal stirring, the quiet internal whisper that something big was forming. And now, on November 23rd, that energy finally breaks open. Not slowly, not gradually, but instantly. Like a door unlocking on its own, like a curtain suddenly lifting to reveal what was always behind it. This twist is powerful because it corrects your path. It sets things right. It brings clarity to situations that felt stuck or confusing. It aligns you with opportunities that were circling you, but couldn't land until the timing matched your destiny. And now, the timing is perfect. You may notice that this shift comes in a way that feels almost too perfectly orchestrated to be random. A message arrives exactly when you need it. A conversation opens a new direction. Someone returns with information that changes everything. A long-standing block dissolves without struggle. Something you thought was over finds new life. Or a brand new opportunity shows up out of nowhere, carrying the exact energy you've been waiting for. The universe has been rearranging your timeline behind the scenes, adjusting connections, redirecting paths, aligning encounters, removing distractions, and preparing the exact moment when everything clicks. And that moment is this one. For a long time, it may have felt like you were walking through uncertainty. You questioned things that once felt clear. You doubted decisions you were once confident about. You felt pulled between endings and beginnings, unsure where your next step would lead. But this twist shows you that none of that confusion was wasted. It was preparation. It was cleansing. It was making space for what's coming now. This shift is also a confirmation, a powerful spiritual sign that you're aligned with your true path. You aren't lost. You aren't behind. You aren't off track. You are exactly where you should be, even if it didn't feel that way for a while. This moment proves that the universe never forgot you. You were being guided the entire time. This twist may also require you to trust yourself in a way you haven't in years. Because when the opportunity arrives, when the message comes through, when the door opens, it may challenge you to step out of your comfort zone and into your potential. It may feel bigger than what you expected. It may ask you to take a leap. But it will also feel right, familiar, inevitable. Your intuition will recognize it instantly. This is why you've been feeling restless, why your dreams have been vivid, why you've been sensing shifts before they appeared. Your soul already knew this was coming. Your mind is catching up now. For some Geminis, this twist brings a long-awaited breakthrough in career or finances, something that finally moves, opens, or accelerates. For others, it brings a major shift in relationships, truth revealed, connections strengthened, unhealthy patterns broken. For others still, it brings a personal awakening, a realization that changes the way you see your future. But for every Gemini, this moment carries one universal message. You are stepping into a higher timeline. The universe is not just giving you good news, it is giving you momentum. It is pushing you forward, clearing your path, and aligning you with opportunities that match the new version of you. This twist is the beginning of a transformation that continues to unfold over the coming weeks. It may start small, but its effects ripple through every part of your life. Suddenly, things that once felt impossible begin to shift. Solutions appear, delays lift, energy increases, confidence rises, and doors that were once locked begin to open. This is your turning point, the moment where the universe steps in and says, "Now, this is the time, this is your moment." You have earned this breakthrough through your resilience, through your patience, through your ability to keep going even when the path wasn't clear. And now, the reward arrives, not as a slow build, but as an instant shift. Gemini, prepare yourself. The destiny twist coming to you on November 23rd is not something small, temporary, or ordinary. It is life-changing. It is timed with precision, and it is meant for you. Gemini, if you're still here, it means one thing: you were meant to hear this message. Nothing you heard today is coincidence. Nothing you felt today is random. There is a reason your heart reacted, your intuition pulled you in, and your energy awakened while listening. Because November 23rd is not just another date on the calendar, it is a turning point, a spiritual checkpoint, a moment in your life where everything begins to shift into alignment. You are stepping into a timeline where clarity replaces confusion, strength replaces doubt, blessings replace stagnation, and destiny replaces delay. Everything you went through, every setback, every disappointment, every emotional push was preparation for what is about to open for you. And now, the universe is saying, rise. From this moment forward, watch how things begin to unfold. Opportunities appearing faster, connections arriving with purpose, signs increasing in intensity, your inner voice becoming louder, clearer, unshakable, doors opening that were once locked, people showing up exactly when you need them. This is not wishful thinking. This is alignment. November 23rd marks the moment you finally step onto the path meant for you, the higher path, the awakened path, the abundant path. And the shift that begins on this day will continue expanding over the next weeks, pushing you into breakthroughs you once only dreamed about. Gemini, your story is changing. Your momentum is returning. Your destiny is activating, and nothing can stop what's meant for you. If this message resonated with your soul, claim it, speak it, own it. Your new chapter begins now.